What's going on, guys? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here. Time to take a look at what's sold out of the eBay store.
Mountain Man
Treasures.
Welcome into the channel. If you guys are new, my name is Troy. I am a part-time reseller based in Montana. I work at a radio station in the morning, and then when I get off of work, that's when eBay and now YouTube kick up. And good news for a lot of people here in the last couple days, sounds like the stimulus checks have started hitting bank accounts and people are spending them. It's not been the case for me. I know some resellers are saying stuff's flying out of their stores, and that's great. I'm excited for them. I'm not somebody that's upset or intimidated by other people's success. I want everybody to succeed. And, for me, it's been kind of slow couple days here in the old eBay store. But when we're doing great, I tell you about that. So when things aren't so great, I'll tell you about that as well. So we're going to run down the list of things that we've sold over the last couple of days. Not a ton of sales, but some pretty good sales mixed in here. Definitely some stuff that you can look out for. So the first thing in here used to be sitting behind me for, a couple weeks or so. It's my last painted pony for Spacious Skies, this one with the patriotic theme. This was really cool. I priced it right at the top of the range because I wanted it to stick around for a little bit. And finally, somebody did buy it for $45 plus shipping. So I did the math. I paid $25 a piece for 4 of these. So I went back and I added them up just to make sure that we finished about where I thought we would. And we did. These were not something that we were going to get rich off of. I bought them out of an antique mall, so they're already a little bit more expensive and your margins are a little lower there. But I figured we could double our money, and we did. We spent $100, and after fees, after taxes, all of that, we came in, I think it was like $99 and change. So pretty good. We doubled our money off of those, and quick sales, and pretty cool to have hanging around for a little while. So a little bit sad to see that one go, but nice to recoup the money and make a little bit. Then we sold these Starbucks mugs, these artisan bone china mugs. Some people were trying to sell them by themselves, and the sell-through was pretty slow, so I put them together as a set. Sell-through still pretty slow, but they did eventually move. I had them priced up at about $16. Somebody sent me an offer of $10. I countered at $12. Just figured, $6 each. Not bad, right? And they took that. So $12 plus shipping for those, and those are out the door after, I think, this last summer. These things I picked up at Goodwill in one of those clear bags. Most of the stuff in there was no good, but these for $1.99, denture adhesive cream, these were selling. I had pretty decent sell-through rate, even the generic brand. And weirdly, this one's going to Australia. They paid 52 Australian dollars for this. That comes out to right about $40. So even after shipping, we're going to make some decent money off of this denture cream. I know people buy weird stuff online, and I am happy to sell it to them. The next thing that we sold, this Champion pulse rate monitor jump rope thing. I found this at Goodwill. I don't know. It was maybe 6 months ago. It was a while ago. I actually kind of bought it. There were no sold comps for this, but I bought it thinking right about the start of the year, people start getting into the exercise stuff and this would go. It stuck around longer than I thought, but it did sell for $20.09 plus shipping. I think we paid $2 for this, something like that at Goodwill. So pretty good turnaround there. This Gauntlet, the Thanos Gauntlet, they gave these out they sold them in movie theaters when the movie came out, and I bought out a guy's Funko Pop collection, and he had a whole bunch of these that he had bought from the theater, and we've been selling these for a year and a half, 2 years now, off and on. I think this is the last one. I had one more listed on the quantity listing, and I know I had gone through it one time to make sure that the quantity listing was correct because we had like 30 or 40 of these things. I know that it was correct. So there may be another one in that tote, but just in case, because it wasn't where I thought it was, I zeroed it out. So I may end up finding one more of these down the road somewhere, but I think this is the last one. It sold for $18.76, free shipping, but they do go first class. We made hundreds of dollars off of these silly little mugs. So a little bit sad to see the last one move out. Then Yeah, we sold more Barbies. I went back and picked up a few more. It's getting harder because I've been out there so often. I've picked so many. It's getting harder to find Barbies, one that are valuable, or two that she doesn't value herself, right? That's how we did so well initially, is because there were so many Barbies that she just wasn't attached to, and she was fine to let go for $4, $8, and I'd sell them for 90, right? I mean, we did really, really well off of them. Now I'm getting into the pretty Barbies, right? The ones that look expensive, and those are the ones that she really likes. She really likes the pretty Barbies. She wasn't so attached to like the 90s working out Barbie. So it's getting tougher. I'm having to pay a little bit more. So when I went out this last time, I only brought home, I think, 6 or 7 Barbies, and we paid quite a lot. We spent about $600 out there. Because we paid up on some of these, but I did it because of the sell-through rate, and because I'm pretty sure at the end of it, when we sell all of them, we'll right about double our money, and it's easy money. I know they're going to sell, so I'm okay with that profit margin not being quite as high. So this one is the first to sell out of that bunch, this Princess of the Nile. This is a really cool Barbie, and it's going to France for $50.24 plus the international shipping. So pretty solid turnaround on that one. These things are weird. These were a throw-in 2 years ago at a garage sale. And, you know, they're old, they're expired. But I thought, you know what, somebody might like them. People like the old stuff. These are Johnson wax-off towelettes like Mosquito and I don't know, but eventually they sold. They just been sitting in my small bin. They sold for $9.99, free shipping. We made a couple bucks off of those. Captain Britain #2. This is a pretty cool comic. This one sold for $16.39 plus shipping. Then we sold a t-shirt that's been sitting around for a while. It was one of those that I picked up thinking, you know what, it's probably worth 10 or 12 bucks. And that's what we got out of it. I took an offer of $12, free shipping for this shirt. It's the City of Los Angeles. Cool shirt, vintage. It's got a cool look. It's just, you know, it's not branded. It's just one that somebody is going to have to see randomly wandering through your store. So it did take a while for it to go, but it did go, and we made a couple bucks. Now, this one of the pieces that we picked up during a recent trip out to the dollhouse, and this one was a good one. That's not Barbie. This is Strawberry Shortcake, but just like Barbie, you want the sidekicks. And so this one is Huckleberry Pie, and it sold in a couple of days. I listed this on a Friday, and I think it sold just a couple days later for $83.74 plus priority shipping. So really solid sale on that one. Then we sold another Barbie. This one, Club Wed Barbie. They sent me an offer of $35. I think I had it listed for 40 something, but I hadn't gotten a lot of interest on this one. So 35 was a solid offer. They paid shipping. So this all profit on that bundle of Barbies at this point. So I was happy to take the $35 for that. Then we sold another, it's been sitting around forever item, this vintage electronic flash. Usually when I buy the bunches of camera stuff, I part it out. And the flashes don't tend to be worth anything. Don't go out and buy the old flashes by themselves, because very often they're not worth much. But this was in the bundle of lenses and the camera body and the strap and the manuals. I part all of that out. I sell it off individually. And so this one did eventually finally sell for $9.99 free shipping. Then we got, it must be about 2.5, 3 years ago now, we ended up at a place where a guy had all of these homeschooling books, and we got them for free. He said, just take what you want. So we ended up with quite a lot of them. We've made a lot of money off of that pickup. Most of it was off of the complete sets. So they were boxes that had basically an entire year's curriculum in it. And those sold for $300, $350 a piece. We did well on those. And now we're selling off sort of the individual books. And this one, Everyday Mathematics, it was the assessment handbook for kindergarten. It sold for $12.28. Free shipping. It looks like we just sold, I'm looking at the notification there, $7.49 for a flea and tick collar. that part of the 888 lots pet products purchase that we made. There's a lot of alliteration there. This is all profit at this point. It's sort of just the leftovers from that purchase that we have sitting there, but very easy. This was one of the quantity listings. So $7.50 free shipping. We're going to make a couple dollars off of that, but very, very easy money. Back to the list, I actually had written down another Barbie, the Princess of the Incas. This one also going international. This to the UK, 50.85 Great British pounds. That comes out to about $71. So once I pay fees and once I pay shipping and all of that, this through one of our web interpret listings, we ended up profiting about $40 off of that one. So I'm happy with that. That's a good Barbie sale. And I've got to recalculate the Barbies now. I think we're probably right about at 80 Barbies sold. I went back and checked. Starting January 29th is when we really started selling these Barbies. And at one point we were at 76 just Barbie sold, not the other loose stuff that I've picked up there, the ventriloquist doll or, you know, the various things that we picked up. We were at 76 Barbies. And so we're certainly at about 85, 86 things that we've sold that we picked up there. We're getting real close to 100 total, but Barbies, we're well into the 80s of just Barbie dolls that we've sold since January 29th. We've sold a whole lot of Barbies. This Slimer print from the BAM box. I have a subscription to that. I keep some things. I sell some things. This is one of the things that we decided to sell out of it. It was a numbered print out of 500, so I had a good feeling that it would sell eventually, and it did. I got an offer of $14 plus shipping, and we took that. Then a Hot Wheels sold just overnight, a low dollar Hot Wheels, but $1.99 plus shipping. This one going to Puerto Rico. I've noticed a lot of Hot Wheels cars go to Puerto Rico. I don't know what that's about, but it does happen. Then we sold this Life magazine. This is another pickup from the antique store. We paid $3 for a whole bunch of Life magazines there, and some of them worth very good money. This one, the cover was detached a little bit, so it was not in great condition. So I priced it down a little bit, and then I got an offer. I think it was priced at $16 and change. I got an offer of $14. We took that. So 14 plus shipping for the Cecile Aubrey Life magazine. Dinotopia. These are fantasy art cards. These are vintage cards sealed from the 90s. Pretty cool, just not super valuable. They sold for $15.57 plus shipping. And then one more of our web interpret listings. This one of the Coke Bears on the motorcycles. This the on the go, the pair was on the trike, and actually the username had Trike Lover or Trikes Forever or Trike, I don't know, they had Trike in their title, so they're clearly a trike collector. This going to Germany. We sold that for 27.16 euros. When it's all done, we make 10 or 12 bucks on that item. So not bad. I mean, I'm happy with the sales. It's just none of the high dollar stuff that we've got listed right now is moving. Though we have some watchers on some Barbies that I picked up here recently that are in the $200, $300 range. We picked up a bunch of watchers really quickly, so hopefully we'll move those and recoup our money, and then everything else is going. We sell 2 of those, and we're then in the profit. So we're really close to being in the profit, despite spending, $600 on these Barbies. So I think this weekend is going to be a good one. I feel like people are going to start spending their money. I hope people are going to start spending their money. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I do want to mention, coming up, I'm going to talk about international shipping. Several people have asked about that, and I talk about the eBay standard delivery, standard international delivery. That's what we use for most of our international orders these days. Works very well. We've had very good success with it, and it's very, very easy. So coming tomorrow, we've got a video showing you just how easy that is. So keep an eye out for that. And if you don't want to miss stuff like that, hit the bell. That'll let you know when we put new stuff up. And hit the subscribe button. If you enjoy this, if this is something that you think there's some value there, hit that subscribe button. We're growing. We're up past 4,100 subs now, and we do have a giveaway coming up. I've actually ordered the prize. It is not here yet. I'm going to wait till it gets here. I don't want to announce a winner and then say, okay, but now you got to wait. So it's coming. We have a prize coming. I think it's good. It's a good thing for resellers, and I think it's nice. It's nothing big. It's nothing huge. We'll do something a little bit bigger when we hit 5, though. So that, on the rate that we're going, that's coming up here pretty quickly. So anyway, I'm rambling. we got to cut this thing off. Nobody wants to listen to me just jabber. Ain't got time for your jibber jabber. Ain't that right, Mr. T? We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.